for parents. So wherever you're watching, welcome, have a seat, take a pen and a paper or a book for that matter, and be attentive. Watch this video until the end. I know you're a parent who desires that the boy and the girl you have, they become responsible citizens from wherever nation, from wherever continent you are raising them in. However, desires are not always fulfilled, however good they are. Many parents, actually I can say all parents, desire to see an effective child holistically, one that is succeeding in school, out of school, and everywhere. That's the joy of every parent. When you can see your child become a global trotter, become successful. But the number of those desiring and the number of people who actually witness the realization of their dream, expectation, and prospect does not always match. And that's why I'm here. I'm here just to make you realize that you can move from desire to actualization. You can move from desiring that your child becomes great in future into you participating in your daily engagement with them. Because it's the small things you do every day. It is the way you engage with them now that will make in them, will create that image in them to become great. So I'm going to talk about 3 E's of parenting. And basically, these are principles that you will do well to abide with, practice, and ensure that they become part and parcel of your daily engagement with your child. First, before I continue, my name is Martin, and I'd like you to engage with me. So ask questions about parenting. I want you to be very free, express what you think, what you feel about this subject of parenting. So number 1, ennoble. Impart a sense of significance in your child. Every child that comes into the earth comes with intrinsic worth and value. They come with that quality that makes them special without them doing anything. So they show up expecting unconditional affection, unconditional love, unconditional acceptance. And you happen to be the first person they see in this life. You the mother, or you the father, or you the parent. So human beings operate from a space of belief. So because the child has just come to earth, they're yet to form a belief about themselves. So as a parent, you are to be intentional to impart in them thoughts that make them feel special, makes them feel significant and important. This is how you converse with them. You must make them feel seen, heard, and understood. You must be looking for them. Where are they? You must participate in what they're doing. You must be interested in what they are doing. You must want to hear what they have to say. Even those children, those little children who are yet even to perfect their language and their ability to express something that can be understood, you have to show attention true attention, because when you do that, you are making them start creating a thought in them, a thought of significance, a thought of value. You understand? So you impart a sense of significance through your conversations and how you react and how you respond to their needs of being seen, heard, and understood. That is number one. Number two, enable. Now, every child comes with emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical resources that are unique and that will lead to them growing and evolving to become that unique man or woman they already are, but in their younger version. So your role as a parent is to create an environment that inspires them, that encourages them, that supports them to grow from their space of authenticity, uniqueness, difference, and independence. How do you do it? Well, you have to acknowledge the emotional needs, their need for affection, their need for love, their need for compassion. You have to hug them. You have to give them love, unconditional love and acceptance. You must always make them feel good for who they are. Don't try to question their personality, demean or label it, because that's what most parents do. We want to make them feel that them being introverts, something is wrong with them. They're supposed to be talkative like their brother, like their sister, or like their neighbor. They are talkative, and now we want to say, no, you talk too much. When you engage like that with your child or to your child, what you're doing is creating a disabling environment. And that environment is going to squeeze them, is going to frustrate them, is going to suppress their true self from ever manifesting. So number two, enable them. Create an environment that inspires your child to discover their gifts, their talents, to flow and express their intelligence. However disinterested you might be, always remember what you're doing with your child right now is what cumulatively makes them or breaks them when they become adults. So it is now. You're supposed to participate in the now. Number three, and before I finish on number three, I want to ask you this question. How were you raised as a parent, as a child rather? How did your parents engage with you? How did your mom engage with you? Did you feel seen? Did you feel that your presence was sought? So that if you went out, someone came out looking for you. Was your voice sought? Was your parent always desiring to hear what you have to say? Even when it comes to dressing, did your parent ask you what type of dress you want to wear? When it came to school choices, did your parent ask you the school you wanted to go to? Was your opinion thought? Did your parent seek to understand your world view? So I want you to answer those three questions in the comments below. Now, the last E you are to implement is empower. So empower basically means create a space for your child to practice what you have been teaching them. They observe, they learn a lot by observing. So now create a space for them to practice. They've been watching you cook. They've been watching you wash utensils. They've been watching you sweep the house and do domestic chores. They want to practice that because children grow by aping or by copying. Unfortunately, most parents don't appreciate that. And you'll always see them resisting the urge of their child to do something this they've seen their parents do. They will not want their children to go into the kitchen. They will not want their children to participate even in cooking chapatis. They are blocking these children from ever doing anything that they've seen them do. That is where you're failing as a parent. To empower means I permit you to do what I've been doing, because that is a opportunity you'll have to identify how effective your role modeling has been, or your modeling has been. To what extent have you demonstrated a good example to the child? You can only get that if you give them that space to practice what they've been seeing you do. Most of us parents will want to chase our children away when visitors come, because you think they are going to shame us, or they're going to do something that will cause our visitors to feel bad about us. But when you do that, you are affirming, or you're actually imprinting a thought in these children that something is wrong with them. That's why they have to be kept away from the visitors. You'd rather have your children when the visitors are around, because that will tell you how they feel about you. If when the visitors are around, that's when your children are very free, are very expressive, then that is a feedback enough that you are very constrictive, and you're very restrictive, and you're too controlling, that your child is feeling suffocated. They cannot practice to be themselves, or to express how they are feeling and what they are thinking. So never chase your children away just because you have a visitor, because you have a friend. No, let them stay where you are. Sometimes they'll do things that are very controversial, but it's an opportunity for you to learn that this is how your child is, so that you can engage them, can engage with them differently after the visitors have gone, and they will learn from you. But if you push them away, when will you ever see them do something and offer them support? So those are the three things I trust. If you implement, you're going to raise an effective child. And your desire to see your child become a responsible adult will be achieved gradually. It is the small things you're doing now, or you're not doing, that make and break your child. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video. Keep it here, because I talk matters parenting, because I am a parent, and I believe we are the most important people on earth, because we are raising a generation, and we better do it right.